Thanks very much for viewing our channel, and I have a new supervisor that I'm quite attracted to.
Steve did a great job painting the green stripe on the boat.
Karen continues to polish some of the stainless.
And we walked for dinner. It was delicious.
And as usual, we did some dancing.
And we replaced a light. Look at all those colors.
We've had some rough times and some great times so far.
And we hope you join us and subscribe. We love sharing our adventure with y'all.
I really like my supervisor. In fact, I'm quite attracted to her. Though it is hard when I know she's watching me. I am thinking all kinds of thoughts about her. Wondering what she'd look like in a bikini. You can just imagine what I'm thinking about doing with her. The old stripe versus the new stripe.
If you haven't already, please subscribe. It really floats our boat.
Karen's been polishing up the stainless standing rigging, at least the connections. Little bone to me, or barkeeper's friend, or whatever. Really works well on stainless. Shines it right up. Some of our connectors are chrome plated bronze, so they're not as pretty when they're cleaned. Got our trusty WaveOne replacement light. It does several colors. Our existing LED light was apparently losing some LEDs, and the brightness was not what it used to be and had a little bit of flicker.
Our existing puck light is, of course, stainless, and it is attached to the ceiling with 3 screws. So Steve obviously has to remove that and get rid of that light before we can install the new one. Steve has to first cut the existing power lines, and then he's going to have to crimp on new connectors when he attaches the new light. The new light we've ordered from a Florida company. It's called WaveOne, and it has lots of different colors, so I'm really looking forward to that.
That's not our engine running, it's our water pump filling the accumulator. It's a 2-gallon accumulator, and it keeps the pump from cycling so much. Well, Cameron's going to go into the engine compartment to turn off one of our manifold valves in order to trace down a leak. Since the water pump runs filling the accumulator without having water running, there must be a leak somewhere.
I've closed off one area of our water from the manifold, and we'll see if that's where the leak is.
I guess a previous owner of this boat thought that you could stop a leak at port just by putting a bunch of silicone on the outside. That never works. This port doesn't leak, but I'm having to dig the silicone out and do some painting, make it look a little nicer. If you want to stop a leak, you always have to rebed the port. You pull it out. I use butyl tape. Other people use 4200 or Cycloflex or whatever, and that'll stop the leak. Still working on it, but getting close. We had Catalina 42 where the previous owner must have put silicone around 10 different hatches and ports to stop leaks, and of course it didn't. What it does is when you correct it and try to do it right, it takes hours longer. Got a coat of paint on it, and I'm gonna let it dry just a bit, then pull the blue tape off. Had previously done the same to this, which also had silicone on it.
Decided to walk for dinner tonight. So we have a really nice walk. We don't use it a lot, so I'm gonna dig it out. We have our very fancy wine cups. Multiple groceries.
Yeah, this is what we have to do to get at some of our pots and pans. She's getting there.
Yeah. And of course, I don't want to put them on the floor. So here's the top to the wok.
The wok top.
Yeah, but of course, there's things in the wok. Oh yeah, let me put this over here because I got to get the frying pan out to get the wok. Almost there.
It just keeps coming.
Yep.
I think we need a new system. Ta-da!
Ta-da! Now we're ready to walk and roll.
See? That was easy. Ready to cut some veggies. Some nice fresh bell peppers. I am starving, and watching this is only making me hungrier.
This is gonna make me cry. You can always tell the onions are fresh when they make you cry.
Some prime ingredients. Karen's still crying. Well, these are the ingredients. We do cheat a little bit. You know, we get some canned water chestnuts and bamboo shoots and canned mushrooms. Don't give us any crap about that. We'll add some peanuts. We have some dried chili peppers that we think are cayenne peppers. And we use a P.F. Chang's stir fry type sauce. We'll see. A little bit of olive oil in the wok. This is going to be a big meal. We'll have leftovers. Little baby corn. We've been sauteing the broccoli, onions, and bell pepper. So we're starting to get serious now. Oh, she's getting, pardon me, she's getting serious now, adding the shrimp.
Bon appetit.